here for today's live auction reveal. So we're going to show you everything that we plan on selling tomorrow on the 5-hour auction that starts at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time right here on this YouTube channel. If you're wondering what time zone that is for you, it's currently right now, if you're watching live, noon here. And so it would be an hour prior to this time tomorrow is when we go live for the auction. And so everything on these shelves we will be selling. You have the opportunity to send in reserve bids. So if you love the turtle paperweight or the beautiful blue and white glass piece, you can send in a reserve bid and you'll send those emails to hookedonpickin@gmail.com. I'll put that in the chat thread. It's also at the top of the description of this video, and we'll show it on a piece of paper multiple times throughout the viewing of these items. And you basically just say, I want $20 on that beautiful blue and white piece, and then that we will start the bid at the highest reserve bid. And if nobody bids on it during the live sale, then you actually win it at that reserve bid price. So if you can't attend the live sales, that's a good way to maybe get some of your favorite items you see today. Or if you are attending the live sales, then then your favorite item sells for the price you want it to sell for. All right, we also have table bids. Once he leaves this area of shelves and goes over to the tables, those are by lot. So it'll be lot 1 all the way through lot 20, and you'll be buying those. Those are not reserve bids, they are buy bids. Same way, you send an email to hookedonpickin.com. We respond to that email saying you are the highest bidder or you have been outbid, and we will respond to that email all the way up until 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is an hour before the auction starts. And so once that 10 a.m. Central Standard Time hits, then the bids are done. Reserve bids are done and buy bids are done. And the only way you can get the items on the table is to send in emails. All right, that's the only way. Make sure you keep an eye on that email thread, because we do respond back to the one you send us, and we can go back and forth with someone else outbidding you and then you resubmitting a bid and then back and forth for a little while. All right, so make sure you just pay attention to your email all the way up until that 10 a.m. time. If it comes in after 10 a.m., sorry, bidding is closed. All right. So let's go ahead and look at all the amazing things that we have for tomorrow's auction. Also, just a reminder, Paul's brother will be starting the auction tomorrow, and then Paul will pop in right around the time that we probably just before we do the reserve bids. And so Paul has to do a
funeral.
Attend a funeral. And so, so just be aware of that. But we'll have everything clicking on all cylinders tomorrow, because I'll be there to help James. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the cool stuff.
Okay, very good. Here we go. So the funeral is, some of you know, and she hops on here several different times. Colleen Link is her YouTube name there, and she her father passed away, so we've been praying for her and her father, so, and the family. So, but anyway, so that's the funeral is tomorrow. So we've got a bunch of cool stuff. Now, I know this is Cardinals specific, St. Louis Cardinals specific, but I thought they looked cool. That is Build-A-Bear bear there, and it's still got its tags there. That's from 2020, and this guy's got his tag, was it 2023? Build-A-Bear Workshop 2023. So I thought somebody might like those guys there. But if you know a St. Louis Cardinals fan, or if you are one, there you go. Got a couple of those. Then we got rings. Going to have a lot of rings. The first lot here are my fashion rings. We always start these at $10 and then go up from whatever it ends at with bids. And what we've done is I've got from size 5 all the way to size 13. A few of these you've seen before, but a lot of them, I think a lot of these down here you probably never even seen. But just people bring me fashion rings all the time. And so it's kind of try to find a fast way to be able to sell them. So there you go. All kinds of sizes, all kinds of different ones. Not a lot of size 9s that have been coming in. A lot of 6s, 7s, and 8s come in. That must be about the average size. It's got to be somewhere around there, because a lot of people bring me those sizes. And then I got a few 10s, 11s, 12s, and 13s there on that there. And then these 3 down here are half sizes that I'll show you there too. Very good. So these are all just fashion rings. There's nothing, no precious metals. Some semi-precious stones, but no precious metals in that one. Then I just got a whole bunch of sterling silver come in from a gentleman that we met, a company we met in ASD Market Week in Las Vegas. So beautiful rings here, and these are all sterling silver. And we always start our sterling silver rings at least $20 and keep it moving that way. But I've got Mystic Topaz, and I got some turquoise and some pretties. I got a size 4 all the way to size 13 on these guys here. But a lot of these are really pretty rings, and they're all sterling silver. So I like that little cross with a little turquoise in that. That's nice. And so you got 7, 8, 9, 10s in here. Just kind of give you a general overview here of these here. And we try really hard to have it set there well for you. Squatchy Steve, we still need your contact info. We have a live sale box still. So there we go. And 11s, 12s, and 13s. And those are semi-precious stones in that there. But they're pretty. All these are sterling silver. Sterling silver. Take a screenshot if you want to send me any of these if you're wanting one of those in particular. And then I've got some coins. These are all kind of a nice displays. The Strange But True. Some of you have seen this before. The Lincoln and Kennedy. They're just a lot of really interesting similarities between the two. Lincoln was elected in 1860. Kennedy was elected in 1960. 7 letters in each name. Secretary's name for Lincoln was Kennedy. Secretary's name was Lincoln for Kennedy. So it's just all kinds of interesting little fun facts about that. And then you've got the coins that go with it. Here is the Gold Rush. These are everywhere that the Gold Rush was happened. It's layered in 24 karat gold. They're not solid gold. They're layered in 24 karat gold, but you have all the state quarters where the Gold Rush was at, kind of in a nice little display. I got some Buffalo nickels, and you have all 3 of the different mints and the different time periods that the Buffalo nickels happened in the 1910s, 20s, and 30s, and a nice little story about the Buffalo nickel and how it was produced. And a nice little booklet. Spirit of the American West. I've got a couple of these here too. These are neat coins to be able to have. You got the Indian penny, the Lincoln or the Liberty nickel, and then the Buffalo nickel and those. And then these have the stamps, Spirit of the American West coin and stamp collection. So, and we've got quite a few viewers that have Native American heritage. So it's kind of neat to be able to look at that there. We do too. And then we've got 4 different things here. I got a Longaberger basket there for you. I've got glass paperweight here. A little turtle, like baby turtles maybe, on top. Green glass. It's pretty green glass. Salt and pepper is what I think that is. And then I thought these were neat. Look at this. It looks like an egg to me. So salt and pepper. If you look at the top, see it's got S and then P there. I thought that was kind of neat. It might be kind of an Eastery thing, and you got flowers painted on there. Up here we've got a little elephant display there. I thought that was kind of cool little art there. And then we've got always got brooches here for you. So I've got 12 brooches there. All kinds of different brooches. A lot of butterflies, florals, got a pineapple, Mardi Gras mask looking thing. You get a dragon there. There's like a garden bag there. You got a really pretty cross and then some more florals up there. So you got those brooches. And then we got all kinds of other little fun knick-knacky, paddywhacks. Give a dog a bone, something like that. I don't know. I think this is a syrup. It has a wax seal on it. A wax seal there. So, is it maple syrup? Something. And a really neat little Really neat little pottery here. So I don't know what's going on there, but I thought that was neat. A little bit of an older toy here. Made in the USA. Something rubber company. So little truck. Got some paperweights here. I think this is it's a cube. Serpentine. I think it's serpentine is the kind of stone it is. Pretty neat. You got an eagle, little paperweight. You got a what do you call that? Balloon? That's not a balloon. That's a hot air balloon. There you go, hot air balloon. You got the turtle doves or the lovebirds. You've got 9/11. It's got the eagle. What's it say there? Oop, I got it the wrong way. We remember September 11, 2001. It's got the Twin Towers. And then you've got looks like a lady golfer on that one there. Coming down here, we've got, this is a cool looking painted egg here with kind of a Noah's Ark. And the animals look like they're coming off of Noah's Ark. It's kind of cool. You usually see the animals going on the Ark. And then you've got really pretty bluebird paperweight, and then that's a glass bluebird and a glass little rooster or chicken. This is definitely an older dish here. It's got all the marks for age there. Nice. Let's see if I can find anything on the back here for you. There you go. The friendly village, made in England by the Johnson brothers. So cool. Got this Japanese lady here. I think Japanese lady. It looks like the style of that. Could be Chinese lady too. I don't know. Asian lady there with a really cool looking fan. So it doesn't seem to be any damage on her. Not a whole lot on the bottom of this here. I have a sticker Andrea by Sadiq on that there. Really pretty little crystal hurricane there. That's a pretty little piece back there. Got some salt and pepper shakers. The fudge is awesome. Got to get more. Absolutely. Thanks for the fudge. Can't wait. Wonderful. I think right now, as the posting of this, the fact that we're live, I think I have 600 slices. We had 900 slices last night, and we sold 300. So, still got fudge, so that's good. And UPS is driving around with the fudge that we have right now. That it will be our specialty fudges. You'll probably see that next week whenever they get that. It says it's out for delivery, but these are glass swans. I thought they could have been Swarovski, but I don't see any Swarovski stamp. I'm going to sell the swans as a set there. I've got the little salt and pepper shaker pigs, ballerina pigs. And then the San Francisco, that's more vintage, San Francisco trolley, salt and pepper shakers. I've got the mugs there. How many of you guys remember Ride the Ducks? It looks like not Daffy Duck, Donald Duck, but it's Ride the Ducks. It wasn't Branson. I think it's in other places too, but I don't know if they still do that anymore, but I found that mug. I thought that was a cool looking mug. And then we got a Cabela's mug there with the bear. I thought that was a cool looking mug though too. That's not staying. That's the way it's supposed to be in there. And then we've got a Starbucks mug. Everybody loves them Starbucks mugs. There you go. Moving over here, got some more sets here. I've got glass angels there. They are candle holders, those glass angels. And then I've got a set of willow tree. I'm going to sell that as a set. Kind of like the praying girl. A lot of times they'll say something on the bottom of them. Sisters by Heart. This one says Sisters by Heart. Well, there you go. Good deal. So maybe if you did this. Oh, I figured it out. Look at that. They're a perfect set. I didn't even buy these together. That's pretty slick. That's great. And then we got some green rabbits. Look at them green rabbits. They're glass. They are glass little green rabbits. So cool looking rabbits. I like that look there. I got a pewter piece. Looks like a dad helping the boy ride the bike. I think it's an Avon, older Avon, probably from the 70s, 78, I believe, if I remember right. That there. You got a cast iron cross there. Very good. Ride the ducks, Wisconsin Dells. We actually, Nancy, we've done that when the kids were very little. I remember Lexi was afraid it was that little ago, that long ago. We went to the Wisconsin Dells one time. We really liked it. They had that Noah's Ark water park when we were there. The kids absolutely loved that place. So, what is the Starbucks mug from? I don't know. I'll have to look back at that. I thought this was beautiful. Look at that. Somebody brought this thing in. It's all glass. Just pretty. I like the yellow on the top there. But I got nothing on the bottom telling me what it is. I don't know if it's Murano or what, but just well done. Very pretty there. See the Starbucks mug. What's it from? Besides Starbucks, it says nothing to give me any indication. It does say 2020, though. So there you go. Don't really know. Give me 1 second so I don't drop the Starbucks mug. And then we've got a couple of knives there. I've got a really pretty purple-handled knife here. Kind of that Damascus style. Comes with a nice leather sheath. And then I've got the nice, beautiful blue handle, still that Damascus style, with the beautiful leather sheath on that there. You'll see some swords coming up, too, a little bit later. What is the Start Buck mug from? Start? I don't know what Start Buck mug is. Don't know. Starbucks mug from? Is that what you meant? Maybe I already read that one later. Oh. Let's see here. Then I'm looking at jewelry. Here's what Mom's got for you. She's got some Easter stuff going. You got some crosses there, earrings, 20-inch cross chain. That's a pretty cross chain. It's not real gold, but it's just really nice. Got another little cross chain there, 20 inches long on that. Pretty cross chains. Got another cross. That's a choker style. Chokers are usually 14 inches. Got a nice little brooch back there. That is the rabbit carrying an egg in a wheelbarrow. You got a stone cross. It's a little bit different. I like that, though. That's a real stone. Longer chain. I think it's 24 inches. Got another little neat little cross there in the heart. Very colorful. 18 inches on that one. And then we've got another cross there on a beautiful chain on that there. Just nice fashion crosses there for Easter. This says brand new without tags. It is Maruka design, handmade in Colorado. It's a crossover bag, 2 zipper pockets. She's got a $20 reserve on that there. So made in the USA handbags. That's a little different, huh? Most handbags aren't made here. And then we got open tin carefully filled with broken jewelry, $25. There you go. Ooh, look at that. Looks like a puzzle, doesn't it? Why is that broken? I don't know what's broken about the ring. It did say broken jewelry, doesn't it? Filled with broken jewelry. Well, there might be some good pieces in there, too. This one's missing a stone or two. But neat if you're a crafter. You got a lot of cool stuff in there. Have fun for harvesting and making your own creations. Then we got the lane box filled with charms and bracelet making items. Reserve of $25. The box is beautiful. From Alton, Illinois. And it has a whole bunch of bracelet making supplies. Charms down there. Cool. Have a whole little kit. Start at $25 on that. Then over here we've got the Linda Bowman Company 2001 box filled with random. Well, that's what we want. Random is always fun. Can I get this open? Doesn't matter. do a random. Let's see. Let's see. There we go. Yep. We got some random in there, all right. It's random, and I'll try to get it out a little better for the auction, too. Then we got this right here, 1976 Merle Norman Victorian style musical jewelry box with jewelry, $25 to start. Beautiful. All kinds of jewelry. That's the top portion. Then you'll have a bottom portion with jewelry in there. And then we got bracelets. We got pretty little bracelets Mom put together for you. All kinds of different fun stuff, don't we? And then we got brooches there. You got some cool Easter brooches. Look at that on the Easter brooches. These are all Hallmark. All Hallmark Easter brooches right there. Okay, coming over here. Now we got stuff that Jim and Matt have found for you here. We've got, looks like a cigar box filled with little animals. Some of these animals look a little bit more vintage than others. That's a metal truck. Yep. We got baseball cards in there too. Donruss. It's a while back. Cool box. We got a Paw Patrol. Whoever that guy is. There he is. We got James Dean and Basket. James Dean in his own words. And then you got some cool little James Dean cards. And looks like a, is that a Longaberger basket? So it looks like a Longaberger basket there. So nice. Get your James Dean in your basket. This, though, is beautiful. Look at that there. This is, let me see here. I'm pretty sure it's got a reserve. I got a $50 reserve on the Fire Opal and Sterling Silver. Sterling Silver and Fire Opal. $50 reserve to start on that guy. Look at that. That is pretty, isn't it? That looks longer. What is that, a tennis bracelet probably? Nice. Coming over here, we've got some beautiful carnival pieces here. Got a $20 reserve on that carnival little candy dish there. I believe these are mats. Nice on the fruit bowl, carnival. Kind of your classic carnival look there. And then you got the beautiful pitcher, $20 reserve on that guy there. So just a $20 reserve on each of the carnival pieces is what Matt's got there for you. And then he's got a $45 on these sterling silver earrings with the cubic zirconium. They look beautiful. Look at that. A lot of bling on that there. Pretty. He's got 45 on those guys. And he's got some different rings here. I didn't quite get a size, but some of them are not, they're a little bit of adjustable like that one there. So we'll go choice on those fashion rings there. And I'll get you sizes for the sale. And coming down here, get my chair to move over so I can bend appropriately. We've got a nice little the glass piece here. Beautiful. It's got the footed glass piece. Nice. Got another little candy dish there. Nice there. Then we've got, look at this. This is a pretty little piece here, isn't it? You got the mama dog with all the little puppies. You got how many puppies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 puppies there. That looks cool. I like that piece. That's neat. And then coming over here, we've got some really nice jewelry here with some reserves here. Got a $50 reserve on this guy. Really pretty. Look at that. You got the heart and then the chain. It's a 20-inch chain, sterling silver chain with the sterling silver locket heart. That's pretty. Then we've got a $35 reserve on this necklace here. It's a tennis necklace. Sterling silver on this one here. You got $35 on that. That's pretty. You got a really cool hair clip. No reserve on that guy, but just a neat kind of style of a hair clip. Reminder, rings reserve $30. Well, the sterling rings I have a reserve of $20 on the sterling silver rings, Stephanie. But if you wanna if you have a specific ring that you're looking for, you let us know, and you can send a reserve to reserve it for $30. I got new silver plate reserve, $15, size 7 on this ring. I've got it all bagged up. Let's see if I can show it in the bag or not. Yeah, I see a little bit. It kind of looks like a star. That is the size 7 silver plate. Not silver, but silver plate. They've got a $15 reserve there. This one I know to be real silver. These are nice. These are the Montana Silversmiths. Sterling silver, size 9. Got a beautiful, beautiful ring on there. Look at that guy. That's pretty. And that blue, does it say what the blue is? Let's see if I've got it. I think there's a little note on the back here for me to read. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got size 9 sterling silver ring of lights dueling waves. It's the blue opal. So dueling waves must be the name of the ring style. Blue opal sterling ring, new with tags from Montana Silversmiths. Got a reserve of $75 on that. Really pretty. Stephanie, if you're wanting to reserve something, you got to send in a... Heather, can you put the link where you send in... go ahead and send in a reserve to where Heather's going to put up the link here in the chat. That will help me to do that well. And then I actually have some white gold here. Got a $180 reserve on this. There we go. This is actual white gold. It is 10 karat white gold on that there. It is a size 7 ring. That's not sterling, it's white gold. And it's a Tahitian pearl. Tahitian, so from Tahiti. Pearl with genuine diamond accents on the sides there. There you go. That's pretty. I don't usually get anything with real diamonds, so that's kind of nice too. So, nice. So they've got a $180 reserve on that nice ring there. And then we've got a brooch there, a couple more brooches, and a couple more fashion rings there that'll look pretty there. And a lot of cool glassware. We'll probably do the set of 4 glasses as one, and then those 2 pieces in case you don't want the glasses or vice versa. So some nice glassware they've got there. Then looking over here, we've got a Waterford cross. Waterford crystal cross. Really pretty. Looks fantastic. Getting close to Easter. That's great. Then we've got, is that a brooch? Oh, it's a ring. It's a fashion flower ring there. And you get some, a lot of brooches down over here too, though. And then you've got a new silver plate size 8 ring. Let's see here in this little case here. Can't really see it in the case real well. I'll try to take it out here. Let's see if I can. There we go. Almost, and Paul did it. Yay! Ooh, look at that. That looks nice. It's got the nice heart on that there. Nice little fashion ring there. They've got $15 reserve on that one. And then we've got, this is sterling silver with abalone sailboat necklace. Both chain and pendant are sterling silver. They've both been tested. They're both accurate sterling silver. Got a $50 reserve on that. It's an 18-inch chain. So there you go with the little box, $50. Then you got a family rooted in faith. Love will grow strong and thrive with joy. That's a nice little saying. I like that there. Butterfly and flowers. Got a couple nice little trivets. Let's see. Are they Delft blue? Yeah, they are right there. Delft blue handband, made in Holland. Made in Holland. That's pretty. See if I can get that to go down. It's a nice tile. Nice little trivet. And look at that beautiful piece of glass there. Look at that. Looks like a candy wrapper, but it's glass. That's pretty neat. There you go. Now we're going to go over to the tables, but before I get over to the main lot tables, I want to show you, I didn't have room for these, but I just got swords that came in. I've got a $40 reserve on these 3 swords right here. So They're not Spanish steel or anything like that, but they are cool swords. They really are cool. So I got a $40 reserve on this guy here. They all have their leather sheaths to them. So neat. You got brass and wood handle on that. It's a cool looking sword. $40 reserve on that one. I've got this one down here. Kind of looks like a cavalry sword a little bit. The way that it's the handle shape is. $40 reserve with the leather sheath there on that guy. You'll see another one that's very similar on the table bids. And then here's this one with a cool handle on that too. All brass. All the handles are brass and wood. And they've got a little bit of age to them. I would say they're probably 1970s, 1980s is probably where they're at with that amount of brass and the thickness of the brass there. So nice little swords there with the sheaths, and even the sheaths look a little bit older how that's done. So $40 reserve on each of these swords here. Might be kind of something fun, a little different. And then we got the table lots. Let me get my chair over here. Lot number 1, we got the twig chair. Lot number 1, the twig rocking chair. That is, someone went in their backyard and got real crafty with it, didn't they? It's actually really kind of neat. I like that. Lot number 1 is the twig chair. The twig chair. Lot number 2 is going to be the nunchucks. Nunchucks? Is it nunchucks or nunchucks? I wrote nunchucks, so it's red oak. These are brand new. They still even have their warning sticker, or some of the warning stickers still on there. So, user assumes all risk of injury. So, but they're cool wood. Wood on there. They've got like a little stone in that there. So, neat. Where else are you going to get you some nunchucks? Then we got a really pretty cedar box. Lot number 3 cedar box with that nice lake scene there with the ducks coming in for or kind of on a log there. That's nice. Real clean and nice inside in that cedar box. That's lot number 3. Lot number 4, you got the pen holder here with the original pens. That's nice to have. And that is genuine onyx right there. Genuine onyx stone. Doesn't look like any damage or anything. So you got the pen holder. That's a nice little piece. Cool for a desk or something. Lot number 4 is the pen holder with genuine onyx stone. Lot number 5, these are going for some good money here. I saw some of these are made in Haiti. I could not determine if this was made in Haiti or not. It is real wood, and they're all Haitian scenes or African scenes. Some of them tell a story. I don't know exactly what this story is telling here, but there you go. Lot number 5, the large wooden art piece there. Have to come up with your own story. What is it saying? What is it telling right there? But it is good size. You can see from my hand, that's a pretty good size piece there. And it's all wood. It's all carved from wood there. Really, somebody spent a lot of time on that. That's definitely hand carved. So large wooden art piece is lot number 5. Lot number 5. Lot number 6 going to give you a chance at some cookbooks there. Lot number 6, you got the Whole30 and Eat What You Love. I always eat what I love, so I don't even need that cookbook. Isn't that wonderful? But no, it tells you how to make it all, and helps with those that are diabetic. Great for weight loss and diabetes diets there. So lot number 6 cookbooks there. Lot number 7, we got some craft books here. You've got the traditional American crafts book there. Comes with patterns and a whole bunch of different ideas of crafts in this one here. And then you've got the Afghan Extravaganza. Afghan Extravaganza, how to make Afghans, all kinds of different patterns and how to do it. So that's neat too. You got the craft books. There's lot number 7. Lot number 8 is 1-year rarity coins, and I also got the Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Happiness, the nickel with the stamps there. And then here's all the 1-year rarities. They were all these coins only produced 1 year. So got both of those in the nice displays. That's lot number 8. Lot number 8. Lot number 9 is the Indian head, kind of jewelry and knife there. So the knife is really nice with the bag. The Indian head is a 1907 on that Indian head there. And then this Indian head down here is, let's see if I can get it focused here for me. That is going to be a 1903. 1903 is what I see there. So you get both of those, one money on the Indian head knife and jewelry. Let me double check something. No, we're good. All right. All right, and then I go to lot number 10. Nice little jewelry box there, a little yellow jewelry box. Is lot number 10. It's got a little bit of jewelry in it. You got some fashion rings or pendants in there. You got different pendants there. You got some necklaces in there. Looks like more brooches in there. And I think those are necklaces in there. So that's lot number 10 is the jewelry box. Nice yellow jewelry box there. Little wooden jewelry box. Lot number 11 is the blue platter. I think it's Temptations brand. Lot number 11, very big, as you can see again. Serving platter, I assume. But really neat Temptations brand there. Blue platter, lot number 11. Lot number 12, you got a whole bunch of different 10s here. You got Fig Newton, you got Cadbury, you got Betty Crocker, you got Bible Quest memory game, you got Nestle House Crunch. So a whole bunch of different things there. Lot number 12 is all the different 10s. All the different 10s is lot number 12. Lot number 13 would be the stone bracelets. You get 6 stone bracelets for 1 money. So I used to know all the different stones, but I don't know if I can nail them all for you there. But there you go. Stone bracelets, lot number 13. Lot number 13. Lot number 14 is the Cupid vase. It's got 2 little angels there. Lot number 14, the Cupid vase right there. That is a cool picture. Kind of a picture vase, I guess. Lot number 14, Cupid vase. Lot number 15, everything is sterling silver on the earrings, the hardware, all the metal is sterling silver on these. This is lot number 15. And you get some neat beads and neat different little styles. These are actual stone. This is actual stone. So, but some really nice little jewelry there. These are stone too up here in the corner. Lot number 15, sterling silver. You get all 10 pairs for 1 money. Lot number 16, I've got glasses, and we're doing some Coke and Pepsi here. Coca-Cola glasses. The first 4 there are Coca-Cola. Is that real stone on the necklace? On that necklace down there with the Indian head penny, I'm not sure about that. I know it's a real Indian head penny. And then I've got Pepsi Cola on the glasses there. So kind of a vintage set there. So all of those, you get 8 glasses, Pepsi and Coke. Lot number 16. Lot number 16. Lot number 17, I've got a couple more nice knives with their sheath there. Got some nice wood and brass inlay on that there. Nice brass inlay on that there. So neat knives, neat sheaths. So a little bit smaller knives. Lot number 17, you get both there for 1 money. And then I have another sword here. It's another kind of cavalry style sword. So this is lot number 18. Got a nice sheath. Only issue with this sheath is the sword must have cut it at one time. So you see the slice there. It's my guess is what happened when they were putting in the sheath at one time. So you got that. Did Heather receive the email? Heather's not here right now. I don't know. Lot number 18 is the sword, but it's got the nice brass and wooden inlay there. Nice brass and wooden inlay on that. Very nice sword there. And it is metal, of course. It's not plastic or anything weird like that. Lot number 19, got an Afghan. Somebody brought this one in. Definitely got some A's too. Got all kinds of cool little tassels. That seems to be clean, all that there. Got the Afghan. I think these are called Afghans. I don't think I'm messed up on that. And it's a larger Afghan. I don't have a exact measurement for you, but it's a long one. Lot number 19 on the Afghan. And lot number 20 is our fun lot. Here are the sad things that didn't sell last time. So we've got the jewelry box is right there. And I've got the glass bottles that are there. And then we've got all kinds of salt and pepper shakers there. Squatchy Steve, Heather, what information do you need from me? You need to send you can sign up on hookedonpickin.com. There's a whole sign up there for you so that we get we need your address where we can ship your item to you. That's good. And then your email so that we can send you an invoice there, Squatchy Steve. So, and then you can always send us an email at hookedonpickin@gmail.com. It's in the description of this video. It's up in the little chat there where Heather sent info to you. So definitely got to sign up. Okay, and that's lot number 20 is kind of the fun lot. All that one money is lot number 20. All right, moving on back to the shelves. Back to the shelves. Here we go. Several more buyers or pickers to sell to buyers, which is what you guys are. Let's see here. And get this chair to go down. Slight earthquake. I do apologize. There we go. All right, what do we got here? We've got Ashley's items here. That's a cool looking dishes there. We got some neat like little serving dishes there. That's neat. We've got, what does she say here? Hummingbirds are one lot. You got beaded hummingbirds. That's cool. Kind of like a sun catcher on that there. You've got the Disney pen lot. So somebody was really excited about the Disney pens they got from Ashley, 3 weeks ago or something like that. We got a Fenton Milk Glass Silvercrest bowl. Beautiful bowl on that there. You got a really neat wooden salt and pepper little thing back there. That's neat. You got a really cool little owl. I believe it's a cookie jar. Yep. Or nope. Or yep. Yes, cookie jar. Cool owl cookie jar. You got, it looks like a little rug display or a quilt display, but it's actually for bracelets. Isn't that neat? That's kind of neat. Then you got the nice little apple piece back there. You can see that. Down here we've got the rooster hand-painted dish here. Then we've got, look at that massive piece there. That's a big one. Got the birds on it there. Don't have a note for it. Don't know there's anything on the bottom of that one there, but that is neat. Then we've got vintage Russian something, hand-painted folk art lacquerware. And there's that word. Cool. And it looks like some kind of clay art that somebody's doing. That's a happy little line, ain't it? Yeah. Then coming over here, we've got some things that Amy's got for you. She's got some mugs here. You got the horse mug. You got Grogu, the child mug. You got Disney mug. How tall is the owl cookie jar? I'm going to say probably 8 inches tall. I don't have a measuring stick with me right now, but it doesn't look 8, maybe 9 inches tall. It doesn't look a foot tall. And then we've got a set here of the Canadian geese mugs there. Made in England. Coming over here, you've got some other little pictures here. That's a cool little vintage green picture. A couple more little pictures here. Nice little guys there. And then we got some Easter decor. Nice little Easter baskets and little trinketies. Coming down here, you get the set of the look little wooden bowls there. It looks painted, hand painted is what it looks to me. The 3 wooden bowls is a set there. Going choice of the Easter here, you got either the Easter gnome, the Easter duck, or the Easter bunny there. And then we've got Coca-Cola here. You got basketball Coca-Cola and the 10 on that's a set. And then you got Coke set there. You got Coca-Cola football guy and a nice glass with the handle set there. And then she's got Corningware choice. It looks like a set there, but you may not want all 3 pieces of the set. Apparently, they are selling primarily 1 piece at a time. So we're going to do that too, is what she's wanting. So you have the different sizes of that Corningware that's there. There you go. And then coming up here, what do we got? We got butterfly houses. Look at that. Or this one's a butterfly house. Back there's the butterfly house. And then these look like bird houses. Some really fun looking bird houses. And I didn't even know there was such thing as a butterfly house. That's probably bad on my part, but it's got a different kind of slot for the butterflies to go into. So that one looks cool back there too. That's a neat piece. There you go. Some fun little pieces there. Coming over here, we've got some things that Debbie's got for you. Beautiful glass pieces here. Look at this piece here. That is pretty, ain't it? Got a very large, nice vase back there. You got a kind of a pestle there. A wooden pestle, and then the colander. William something. William Proctor. What do we have? Beautiful glass piece here. That's Murano, she says. Yes, we ship the items. You can pick them up too, Raymond. We've got a few people that do pickups, that live in the area. But most of the time, people have it shipped to them. Let's see. Heather, whatever. Okay, I read that. I read that. Okay, good. And what else? Another Murano glass piece back there. I think I'm good. And a Hall Pottery rooster there. Another Murano glass piece there. A lot of nice Murano. And then Murano glass earrings. Made in Italy there. They're nickel free. We'll probably do that as a lot there. A little trinket lot. Kind of fun little trinketies there. A massive, beautiful glass bowl here. Glass? No, it's not glass. It's, what would I say that is? Maybe glass. Big bowl. Ain't plastic, I'll tell you that. Then we've got a Pyrex set here. Here's the pattern there. Got some mushroom. Kind of a garden set there. Looks like a 3-piece set on the Pyrex. You got the Milk Glass Fire King on that piece there. You got a couple of milk glass vases there. And then you got all that carnival glass. Look at that. All that carnival glass. One money is what she's doing. Look at that. You got sugar and creamer, little dishes, goblets there. That is really nice. All that carnival glass, one money. And then we've got mugs here. Got some different little mugs. Another nice Mickey mug back there. Grogu again. You got a cool eagle figurine. And then you've got a basket weave clamshell filled with bag jewelry. That'll be a fun surprise for somebody there. Good deal. And I'll keep going down this way a little bit. Then what else do we have? We've got some Longaberger baskets. Look at the Longaberger baskets we've got. These are Dad's. He's got a bunch of stuff also in there. Little fun trinkets for you. Little extras. Is there any trinket in there? Not on this one, but that's still a Longaberger basket. Got a Longaberger basket. This is an Easter themed Longaberger basket. Perfect time. And that little rabbit inside there is, well, that's spot on coloring. Yeah, that's great with the shelf. So nice Longaberger baskets he's got. I'm going to come back down here. What else do we have down here? Get down on my chair again. Here we go. What do we got? This is James. He's got the 3D prints. You got the nice horse 3D print. You got the cat, the white cat. You got the green frog. You got the lion. You've got the bear and the wolf. Look at that. Nice 3D prints there. You've got some stone eggs, and he made 3D print holders for them. $15 a piece to start with those guys. And you got a huge Easter basket, the sock monkey Easter basket. That's pretty cool. And then we've got, yeah, thanks for all the thumbs up. 57 thumbs up. Appreciate that. So if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit a thumbs up. That'd be great. And if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I encourage you to do so. You got some nice stone spheres there. Really nice on the holders there. They are $20 reserved a piece there. You got really pretty glass pieces there. You got the blue and the purple. And then you got the treasures of the sea. Like dolphins in a wreath. And you got dolphins swimming. Big figurine there. Look like they're kind of jumping out of the ocean for a moment. Yeah, that's pretty neat. And then Ashley's got a big Hot Wheel toy down here. It's one of those, like, pops out and it's a whole city. It's really hard to kind of display, to show you the whole thing right now. But it'll be a fun little Hot Wheel toy. It's more a little bit more vintage, as in the 90s, if you will. Which, you know, was a while ago. And then we got a lot of 4 Precious Moments pieces here. You got the bell, a couple of vases, and a 10 there. There's a lot. All 4 of those is one lot. You got a lot of 3 Precious Moments mugs here, all 1 money. You get all 3 of those for 1 money. And then you've got a really nice vase. And you get the egg there. Kind of a more vintage green and white. A little flower painted on there. Coming down here, a lot more from Dad here. He's got some crystal pieces there. Lenox fine crystal and Mikasa crystal. Nice little crystal piece back there. All like vases, I would say. Bud vases. Nice blue and white. Was that probably for vinegar, maybe? Got the topper there. So, something for a topper. And then look at all of this. You just got container after container. All this beautiful glassware he's got. You went crazy on blue, man. Went crazy on blue. There's a nice Coke back there, too. I like that Coke. The blue's beautiful, though. I don't know who that lady is, but that's pretty neat. Another blue piece there. Looks like a jam jar, jelly jar. Little pores there. You got a blue crackle back there. Looks nice. Nice blues. Very pretty. All right, keep going this way. We've got a USA Bear. Beanie Baby Bear. America. You got the True Value Tanker Truck Bank there. And what else does he have back in here? We've got some more white and clear dishes there. Got a nice dish back in there. Is that Pyrex or is that Fire King? Fire King. Definitely vintage, though. Here's kind of a neat deal here. Snow 1989. Neat little carousel piece there. And you got some dishes right through there. Looks like some milk glass. Let's see, what is this? Fire King again, maybe? Nope, Pyrex. Big Pyrex piece there. That light green there, Pyrex. You got a Longaberger basket in the corner over there with a Squishmallow. You get a whole big apple filled with buttons. Speaking of buttons, the biggest jar you've seen. Here's my hand. Look at that jar. That is a massive jar. And filled with buttons. That's amazing. Just imagine all the buttons you'll have. We got some refrigerator glass right there. Probably sell that as a set. And I'll probably section out the bottles here a little bit. But you got a ton of bottles here. Probably make a couple groups of bottles. There's something in here. There's a ball in there. Why is there a ball in there? Okay, maybe somebody just put a marble in there. Maybe it's meant to be that way. I don't know. But that's kind of neat, a little different. You got a lot of corks in some of these. And then we got a whole little set there, little spice set. Allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and pepper. Let's see what we got. Bavaria, what it says. Made in Bavaria. And then look at these. He's got some very vintage purses. He does not have reserves on these guys here. A lot of the other ones he had. So neat. Probably was it lucite? Purses there. Definitely vintage. Probably 1950s, 1960s on these here. Same way here. Really pretty. Got the chain there. Nice purses. Don't look like they're damaged. So definitely vintage on those guys there. Same here. On the metal purse here. Yeah. Stops the liquid to slow it down. Yeah, it could be. And then I've got these four little pretty little blue and white pieces here. Heather's Squatchy Steve says that he emailed information to you. Thank you for doing that. Heather's going to double check here. All right, I'm going to move back over to the tables, show you one more last time what is on the tables. Remember, you can, the items on these tables over here, you have to send in an email, or that's the only way that I can accept a bid on those guys. The three swords here, they are going to be on the auction tomorrow. I've got a beautiful sword there with sheath there, brass and wood. Got a nice one there, sheath and sword with the kind of that rounded hilt. And then you've got this one here starting at $40 and going on up from there. Nice. All right, now moving over here. These are the table lots. Got us in a reserve if you're wanting these. I got lot number 1 is the twig chairs, the branch chair. Lot number 1. Lot number 2 is the nunchucks. That's what you need. Lot number 3, you got the cedar box with the beautiful scene. Beautiful scene on that cedar box. Lot number 3. Lot number 4, the pen holder with genuine onyx. Lot number 5, the large wooden art piece there. Hand carved. Really pretty. Lot number 6, you got the cookbooks. Get you some cookbooks. Cook like a pro. Lot number 7, you got the craft books. American crafts and Afghan crafts. And then I've got coins. Nice and little coin displays there. The 1-year rarities and the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You got the really pretty knife and the necklace with the Indian head pennies. In there is lot number 9. Lot number 10 is the jewelry box, a little yellow jewelry box with jewelry in it. It's lot number 10. Lot number 11 is the blue platter. The blue platter is lot number 11. Lot number 12. Lot number 12 is all the 10s. How many we got? 6 there. Lot number 12 on the 10s. Lot number 13, all stone, real stone bracelets. Pretty is lot number 13 is the stone bracelets. Lot number 14 is the Cupid vase. Good size vase there. Got the angels there on there. Pretty little roses. And then we've got lot number 15. Lot number 15 is the sterling silver jewelry with pretty little beads and real stones in that there. That's lot number 15. There's 10 pairs there. Lot number 16, you get the set of 4 Pepsi glasses and the set of 4 Coke glasses. Lot number 16. Lot number 17, you get the 2 knives there with the leather sheaths. I got lot number 18 is the sword. The beautiful sword there is lot number 18, the sword and the sheath there. Did you get Squatchy Steve's info, Heather?
Ask him if he lives in Oklahoma, because he did put
Squatchy Steve, do you live in Oklahoma? If you do, we have your info. If you don't, we don't have it. I will show you lot number 10 in just a minute again. This is lot number 19. Lot number 19 is the Afghan there. Lot number 19 is the Afghan. And lot number 20 are the things that didn't sell last couple weeks there. That's the jewelry box. Get that nice jewelry box. It's got a little bit of damage on top. Probably why it didn't sell last time. You got the glass bottles, vintage glass bottle set, and a whole bunch of salt and pepper shakers. The fun lot is what we call it, lot number 20. And then somebody asked if they can see lot number 10 again, coming down here. Here is lot number 10, is the jewelry box, and it's got jewelry inside the jewelry box, is lot number 10. All right, that is it here. And here comes Mrs. Heather.
All right, thanks so much for joining us on today's auction unboxing. Just a reminder, send all table bids. So the only way you can buy these items on the tables is by sending us an email with your highest bid. All bids will close at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Reserve bids, though, that will be the items on the shelves over there that you saw and that we will be selling tomorrow on the 5-hour live auction. All right, you can send in reserve bids all the way up until 10 a.m. as well. All of that shuts down at 10 a.m. But we start the auction at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time right here on this YouTube channel. Don't forget, you also have an unboxing at 5 p.m. tonight. Check that out. We got a lot of fun items on hookedonpickin.com. All right, thanks so much for joining us. And of course, remember, in the end, Jesus wins.